Pakistan generates over 30 million tons of municipal solid waste. 50% of this is collected for recycling and reuse. But with all the technical advancements in the fields of recovering and recycling, has Pakistan found a way to earn money from trash? Keep watching to find out. Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm DANIAL Khan and you are watching Good News Pakistan. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll talk about garbage and trash, a very interesting subject. I will discuss the challenge of sustainable solid waste management and the opportunities for income and employment generation through solid waste recycling. Solid waste management is a pressing issue that the world is currently facing, and its increase is directly proportional to population growth and urbanization. Currently, solid waste is not managed properly, and it is mostly dumped in open grounds and landfills in most developing countries. However, most of the components of solid waste are inert and useful for reuse and recycling, while others can be highly hazardous and fatal for life on Earth. Globally, countries produce about 4 billion tons of solid waste, of which 1.2 billion tons comprises of municipal waste. Of the total, only 1 billion tons are utilized through various means and 600 million tons are recycled. Additionally, almost 200 million tons of solid waste is utilized for energy generation. Pakistan generates 30 million tons of municipal solid waste every year, with only 50% of this being collected for recycling and reuse. Waste can be classified into municipal solid waste and hazardous waste. But in terms of its recycling potential, solid waste can be classified into metal, plastic, paper, glass, and rubber items. All these items have a price tag, and they are sold and processed through recycling to produce useful products for the market. While Pakistan does not have adequate recycling facilities in formal sectors, the informal recycling industry continues to thrive. Among all waste, plastic waste is the worst, as it is lightweight and can easily flow with water currents into rivers and seas, choking water bodies on Earth. A majority of plastic is released as waste due to inadequate recycling facilities. Pakistan ranks 6th in the world and 3rd in Asia in terms of plastic pollution. The government of Pakistan has enacted the Pakistan Environmental Protection Act in 1997, which states that no person shall discharge or emit or allow the discharge or emission of any effluent or waste or air pollutant or noise in an amount, concentration, or level which is more than the National Environmental Quality Standards. Although PEPA and the Provincial Environment Protection Act's rules and policies provide for a legal framework for waste management in a sustainable manner on the ground, nothing seems to be in favor of such institutional provisions. Recycling is the ideal way of dealing with solid waste, as it is the most environmentally friendly and sustainable option. Currently, Europe recycles 41% of its municipal waste, while the United States recycles 32% of its waste. As the recycling of solid waste is highly sustainable and environmentally conducive, many countries have started investing in technologies that not only manage the waste efficiently but are also cost effective. For instance, China is investing $6.3 billion in a drive to ramp up its recycling capacity to 30% by 2030. Similarly, other countries have also started investing in green technologies to reduce waste and provide sustainable solutions for the future. Although waste poses challenges and threats, it also offers opportunities for employment and income generation. Many of the waste components like plastic, tin, iron, paper, and glass have a recycling value and a price tag to them. Unemployed youth segregate all such waste and sell them to recycling agents for converting into useful products. Therefore, like many advanced countries, the recycling industry is also picking up in Pakistan, but mostly in the informal sector. There is a need to understand waste recycling in the informal sector, collect data, and analyze it for further improving its scale and quality. Furthermore, education and awareness campaigns can play a vital role in creating a culture of responsible waste management among the general public. This can include educating people on the importance of waste reduction, segregation, and recycling, as well as promoting the use of reusable and sustainable products. In addition to this, it is also important for the government to invest in sustainable waste management infrastructure, such as waste to energy plants, composting facilities, and recycling centers. This can not only help to reduce the amount of waste that is sent to landfills, but also provide a source of clean energy and raw materials for industry. Overall, solid waste management is a complex and challenging issue that requires a multifaceted approach. I think it's crucial for governments, private sectors, and other actors and individuals to work together to find sustainable solutions that balance economic development with environmental protection. By doing so, we can create a more sustainable future for ourselves and for our future generations. And this brings me to the next segment of the video. Did you know each ton of recycled paper can save 17 trees, 380 gallons of oil, 3 cubic yards of landfill space, 4,000 kilowatts of energy, and 7,000 gallons of water? So think twice before throwing away that paper in the trash. It could literally save the world. Did you know it takes 500 years for an average sized plastic bottle to decompose completely? 18 billion pounds of plastic trash is reported to wind up in the oceans of our planet each year. There are over 25 trillion pieces of plastic debris in the oceans. This is enough trash to cover every foot of coastline around the world. Did you know the amount of aluminium thrown by Americans in 3 months can be used to rebuild all of the country's commercial air fleets? Aluminium is the #1 recycled material. Recycling aluminium is 95% more energy efficient than manufacturing new aluminium from raw materials. This makes the recycling process of aluminium both economically and environmentally feasible. Recycled aluminium can be repurposed for use and back in store shelves within 60 days. As you can see, there is a lot of great information out there about recycling. If you have never considered recycling or have thought about it and thought that it would really not be worth your while, you may want to think again. It is great for environment. It doesn't take too much extra effort on your part. And if more people would do it, then the world would be a much cleaner place to be. And this brings me to the end of another episode of Good News Pakistan. If you like the video, consider subscribing and hit that like button. And also give me your feedback in the comments section below. Until next time, I'm Danial Khan signing off. Goodbye.